And the talk is on.
Hey guys, welcome back to JNS Talks. Hope everyone's doing good. Of course, I'm Sho and this is Joe.
What up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good.
It's Memorial Day weekend. The weekend is here.
Stay safe.
Yeah, first things first, stay safe. Yo, everywhere, but especially New York, is freaking crazy right now. It's crazy. Like, everyone's up to no good. Most people.
Well, you know how it is. It's the summer. We've been locked in for a while.
Yeah,
so
that too. It's like double trouble.
People are gonna be susceptible to,
Crazy, stupid shit.
doing wild shit. you know how it is.
Yeah.
So let's get to the topic.
The weekends is when people are on the prowl. They're in the scene. They want to meet.
I see where you're going.
They want to meet certain someone. Some people want to get laid. Some people just want a sugar daddy or sugar mama. Some people are looking for their other half. Now, I've seen a lot of things circulating on social media, and even like just talking amongst people and my friends and co-workers and whatever, right? A lot of people think that money is so important in a relationship. Like, so important where it's the number one factor in a relationship. But I personally don't think that money is the biggest factor in a relationship. It's important, yes, but it's not the most important thing.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it's definitely not the most important thing. Like, me personally, I think it's about a third, maybe.
A third of the relationship? Okay, so my question to you is, what are the 3 top things that you look for in your partner or in a relationship if you were single or going into a relationship? What's number 1?
If I was single?
Yeah.
What? First, the chemistry.
So that's your number 1 thing.
Yeah,
chemistry.
you gotta have chemistry, or else how am I gonna be attracted to you? Like legit. I see. Unlike a lot of people, and it might be is different for men, I guess. Not only just sexual attraction. I'm talking about mental chemistry.
There's not a lot of guys. I know there's not a lot of guys that even get to that level.
Yeah, we don't see that as often. You know what I mean? They don't mature to that. But me personally is I'm gonna want, let's say, if you dump the shit out of me right now. It's not like I'm gonna be looking for a relationship, but if I do find the girl that I like or whatever, I'm gonna make sure that one, she's not a dumbass. You know what I mean?
Okay.
She could look hot and all that, right? She could be the hottest piece of ass right now, and I'm not gonna just fall for that and then disregard how she acts. Okay, I want a lady.
Chemistry,
and we need to have chemistry. Now, intelligence doesn't have to be all out there because people are intelligent in different ways.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but she has to have some.
Oh yeah, no, she got to. Yeah,
level of intelligence.
She don't got to be. Yeah, exactly. Don't be a dumbass. Don't be an airhead. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, and if we're gonna have chemistry, not just to my own horn, but if we're gonna have chemistry, you're gonna be a little bit smart. You know what I mean? You're gonna know how to have a civil conversation. Because I like to learn a lot of weird stuff. You know what I mean?
You do.
I'm always researching stuff. If I see something that is interests me, I'll try it out.
You're not shallow. It's like way deeper. Yeah. Everything's deep with this guy.
Anyways, yeah. yeah, so definitely chemistry to me is top.
Okay.
Then physical, obviously, because you need to be attracted to the person. And then um, you know, sexual attraction.
Well, yeah.
You
That goes
know.
with chemistry.
Yeah, I guess it goes with chemistry, but then so, two people can have chemistry. Wait a minute. Two people can have chemistry, right? In just talking and
Oh, like a
you know,
platonic sense.
yeah, they they have good vibes and they vibe and everything, and then when it goes to the bedroom, it's a disaster.
Yeah.
You know, so I need to make sure that
So how
there
do you
we have
make sure of that?
well, you're gonna know if there's there has to be chemistry there. You know what I mean? Things need to be going good. If you with a partner, when y'all just vibing it there. When
Yeah.
y'all just doing y'all thing, y'all don't gotta talk. You know what she wants, she knows what you want, and everything. Yeah, probably not right off the bat, and maybe right off the bat, maybe.
Oh, that's the
But
best type.
but 1, 2, 3 times, boom, it is already, you know,
Everything's flowing.
everything's flowing,
Everything's flowing.
everything's flowing and stuff. Yeah, that's a very important part too. So all those three things,
Yeah.
they need to be, to me, equal. To me, is equal.
So money's not important to you.
With a woman, no, to a certain extent, a
So,
little bit, to a
okay,
certain
so let's
extent,
say-
not specifically money.
Okay, so let's say you meet, well, and when I say money, I don't mean just like cash. I mean like assets, like place to live.
Yeah, like
car,
she
more
needs
or
to
less.
be she needs to have inspiration, like goals, and she wants to get wherever we're at. She wants to go to the next level.
Okay, that's just being ambitious, but
Yeah, but that's where the money.
Well,
you can't do nothing
it
with
could equal that.
Yeah, but to me, that's more important than having a dollar amount.
Okay, so let's say you meet someone our age, like 30s, right?
Yeah.
She has your thing, the chemistry, the sexual tension, what was it? The intelligence, right?
Yeah.
And then you find out she still lives at home. She don't have a car. She don't pay her own bills. Or she's in debt or some shit like that.
Uh-huh.
You'll still go for it? Like, let's say she could be ambitious as hell, but she's not going anywhere. She just keeps talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna get out of the hole. Oh yeah,
that's
I'm
not
do
really
this.
being ambitious then, because you're not doing shit
But how do you know
goal.
she's not doing shit?
Because I'm gonna be seeing, we're gonna be dating, obviously, right? So I'm gonna see what steps are you taking to now you. You're just talking about somebody that doesn't have a job.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She don't
have a job.
No.
And she has no kids and no nothing. So I wouldn't be with that person, because that just tells me a lot. That just tells me that you're lazy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And stuff like if you're, if she's crafting stuff, that's different. She doesn't have a job, but she's probably wants to sell something, craft something.
Yeah, that's different. That's building your own.
See, exactly.
Company,
So that company, that means the question you asked me, that's the answer. So if she's not doing any of those steps, or even just has a plan or anything, and and if she doesn't talk about what she wants, to me, then it's already red flags. Those are red flags. Like, I'm already like, okay, that's not cool. Because I understand people make mistakes. In your 20s, that's where you learn all your shit.
Yeah.
In the 30s, that's when you're fixing everything, and that's when you're most people Most people, because obviously there's people that got this shit straight from the get.
Right.
But most, they do a lot of bullshit in their 20s, and then they hit their 30s, they're fixing stuff. So I'm not going to judge you based on the past. It's about what you're doing now and what you're going to do in the future. You know? And that goes to said chemistry. Because if we don't have that chemistry, then at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna have that chemistry if you don't have all that other stuff that I'm talking about right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see it, and then I'm gonna be like, this is not gonna work out. So that's what I say to that. So if you're not, if a lady's not that I'm going after or whatever, we dating already, and I notice that she's not taking those steps, she's not, making a game plan, not trying to, like, doesn't have a dream, she doesn't have no goals, none of this stuff. She's content with just, oh, look, I got a boyfriend that he has a little bit of money, my parents got money, I'm good, I'm fine, I'm chilling. Nah. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't see, basically, it all basically comes down to this. If I don't see that she wants to move to the next level, and then the next level after that, if we're not talking about stuff like that, then the chemistry is not going to be there.
Right.
Because that's part of who I am. Especially right now. I just turned 30. Like, my mindset is at a different place than maybe somebody when I got kids too.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about, a couple years ahead and where I want to be. And like I said, I've said it back before in the podcast. You want those long-term goals, but you need to complete the short-term ones. And if we're talking about that and she's like, whatever, like, not interested, then I'm not gonna be with that girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's just like I said, it's a piece. It has to be, everything needs to be equal.
Yeah.
Chemistry, like, vibing. We gotta be vibing. Physical attraction, obviously, it has to be. I gotta have some eye candy.
Yeah.
And then third, sexual attraction, obviously. Chemistry in the bedroom. Yeah. Chemistry in the bedroom, chemistry outside the bedroom.
And you said intelligence.
Yeah, like, that's goes inside the chemistry bucket, let's say, Yeah. But yeah. That's me. What about you?
Good thing you got the whole package already.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we're together.
What about me? I don't think money is the most important, but it's definitely important because coming from a woman's point of view, right? And just nature. Men are naturally the providers.
Yeah.
The ones who give that security to women. So I think that's where women get it confused, or maybe just put it on the higher, like, requirements.
Yeah, like, they prioritize that.
Yeah, prioritize it more than anything else. But this is where women just could fuck it up, because let's say you are talking to a really rich guy. Yeah. You're talking to a middle class guy, right? And you're talking to someone that's living paycheck to paycheck, right? But the guy that's living paycheck to paycheck, he will give you his last dollar to try to take care of you.
Yeah.
So that's what's important. Not necessarily the amount of money in their account. It's just who would sacrifice what.
So kind of like it's the thought that counts
Yeah.
with the money part.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if
it's like he's trying to show me that he's willing to take care of me and willing to do whatever
yeah.
just to
Yeah,
prove his love or whatever the case may be.
yeah, and I definitely get that because like I've always said, you take it back to the caveman era, like women are hardwired to be attracted to a provider or to somebody that they see that could potentially provide, because it's like, and that's where some of the physical attraction traits come from in a woman. So if you see a guy that's fit, you know, and stuff, or strong, or you see that he can handle his own, you know, women type, oh wow, they tend to like, oh wow, what is it? Like they don't even know, but they just like it, even if the guy is not, you know, like that.
Because you have to have
A1
that
class, you know what I mean?
You have to have that aura about you, like, yeah, I'm gonna handle you. Yeah, I'm gonna handle my business.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of you.
Protect. Like you're
Yeah.
gonna feel protected with a guy like that, and that goes back to the caveman era where other guys used to come and try to kill off tribes and stuff like that.
It's the alpha. Every female wants an alpha guy.
And also, you know, like the provider part. Back in the days, there was no cash, but that provider had to be fit enough to go chase a deer, a bull, whatever it is, bison, whatever it is, you know.
Yeah.
These wild animals. So that's where like that thing that's hardwired into women is both a little bit of that physical part and then a little bit of that money part.
Yeah.
Comes from that providership, that thing from guys that they need to be providers. If you know, and that kind of, you know, attracts.
But money doesn't always
more.
equal love. That's where people
exactly
get it messed up, because you could be dating the richest guy and he could still treat you like shit, right? And you could be dating a poor guy and he's gonna shower you with love and all those gestures doesn't necessarily have to be expensive. You don't have to blow a bag every single time you want to show your significant other that you are thinking about them or you love them or whatever, or you're just trying to prove whatever, right? It's like, how many girls we hear complain, oh, he has the car, he has the house, he has this, he has that.
Yeah.
But he don't have no time for me. Or he has a side chick. Or he has this amount of girls on the side. Exactly.
Yeah, that's ultimately it comes down to, like, it has to be a balance. Everything in life is in moderation and balance.
Yeah.
Like you can't be running around with a dude that's has all this money but does not give two shits about you.
Yeah.
You know, and then some of them are abusive because they think they're taking care of you, just because financially they could do whatever the fuck they want.
Which is messed up.
It don't work like that. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here with that bull. But that's why some women, sometimes they do get attracted to that. Then they find out that, you know what? Or they start cheating on their husband with another guy because they already got the money.
Yeah.
So now they just want the attention.
The true love.
And the love and stuff. And maybe some of that bedroom chemistry.
Yeah. Because there's rich guys that'll be like, here, go to the mall, leave me alone. Bye.
Exactly.
Or like they mess up and they bring home like a really expensive ring or a chain or whatever.
Yeah.
Or a bag. Now it's purses that, oh yeah.
Oh, I got the bag for you right here.
Yeah, so it's like all the materialistic stuff and the money, it doesn't mean anything in some relationships. However, let's say I fall in love with a guy, and okay, he's getting by. The same thing like you. If I don't see that you're making moves to better yourself and better us,
yeah,
that's an automatic turn off. I could love you however much.
Yeah, it's gonna be natural in you,
But
especially
people
a female.
get tired.
Especially in a female, because you're seeing that, you know, like I said, the provider thing is not going there. You know, you're not providing as much, and this is why a lot of marriages just come apart, because you know, you see that this guy's going nowhere. He's probably bringing you down with him.
That too, that can happen too.
And it happens mostly. That's what happens, because you guys are married. Let's say you guys are married, right? He's pulling you down too, and you could have been with a rich guy that fucked up all his money. Now you're drowning him. Now, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you kind of like the guy. Oh yeah, he's digestible.
Oh shit.
You know, he's digestible, but he got money, right?
Yeah.
How many times have you seen that?
Yeah,
Girls would be like, yeah, he's not that cute, but he got money.
Oh my god, a lot. I feel like almost everyone.
But then what happens when that money is not there?
That's it.
You know what I mean?
He becomes uglier.
He's hideous.
Yeah.
And then it's a shit show.
Where the guy that you really like, you could have helped them become rich. Now he's rich without you, and now you're regretting it. A lot of times that shit has happened.
Happens all the time. You could have been a little bit more patient with that guy. You know, maybe you didn't like that. Maybe he's taking maybe an hour or two, and is not coming into the bed, but he's working his ass off to do something. And then, you know, you guys split up, and next thing you know, 2-3 years later, he's doing it up.
Yeah.
How many times that happens too?
A lot. But you see, that's where the waters get murky, because a lot of people, they fall in love with someone's potential, and then it doesn't go anywhere. So it's like you're pouring all your time and all your love and all these years in someone, and you're still like stuck in this rut.
Yeah, I definitely.
So I think that's why people now, they're just like, no, I'm gonna just get with a rich person. I'm gonna find me someone who already is established.
Yeah.
But that's why there's so many miserable people as well.
Exactly.
Because, okay, you got the money, but you don't have that fulfillment, that true love, that happiness, the genuine happiness that couples have when they're really meant to be together. Like, you don't have that glow up if you don't have that in your life.
Yeah, it's true. Some people is just,
unless
they're just
you
not
bring
meant for each
kids
other too.
into the mix.
Oh,
it's even worse, and the poor kid suffers, because kids sense that when their parents don't like each other, or are like not attracted to each other, or just don't show each other love, or not affectionate.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know why back in the days people would hide that public display of affection from their kids. I honestly think it's healthy for kids to see their parents.
It's good to show affection.
Obviously, don't go making out and fucking in the kitchen, but but yeah, cuddle up, do little pecks,
little kisses here, and appropriate things and stuff. Hug up, watch a movie together, and you guys on top of each other when the whole family's watching and stuff like that. It's fine to kiss. Obviously, don't make out. It's different. A kiss and a make out is different.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's a different thing.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, and it's good to bring it up, because a lot of people do need to get that in their heads.
And then most people, they don't have that, even if they're with someone
with a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's true. And that's why I say there needs to be a balance,
Yeah.
I
feel like the old school people, the old school mentality, those who have that will understand this better than this generation now. Because this generation is just all about the materialistic stuff. Gucci, Fendi, Louis Vuitton. That's what they equate love to.
Yeah, but you know why I think this generation is like that. I think this generation is like that because we've been this generation has been scarred with brokenness. Like
Oh yeah.
I feel like this generation, right around when we were born,
Mm-hmm.
we went through. All right, let me just name them. Um, Early when we were small, 2001, 9/11. What happened after that? Like if you remember, if you were small and you went through it, you remember it. Everybody remembers the recession around 2000, and then the 2001 did not help it.
Yeah, no.
So then we're in high school, around high school. We are in high school, and 2008 comes out. The housing takes a shit. The housing crashes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Housing boom, boom. So we go through that. Our parents get laid off. You know what I mean? And we're just in high school, so now we can't even find jobs to just like it's
Yeah.
harder to find jobs right out of high school. So we go to college. Then a lot of people that graduate in time, they still now the hiring part is hard as shit. Everybody wants experience,
Yeah.
or you needed a connect.
Yeah.
So then you settle for something else, and then you have the student loan debt, which we caught a horrible APR and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we're going through a pandemic when we're having kids, when most of them are having kids, because we already had our kids because we did it early and stuff. But a lot have very young kids, and this pandemic is coming through. So it's like, shit. Like, we just can't catch a fucking break. You know what I mean? And I think that's why there's a lot of people that are, um,
Sharks.
suspect, I guess,
Yeah. And
about
suspect.
and that's what, yeah, suspect about this guy, like females, does this guy really have money? Is he really gonna make money, like you were saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to invest years to see if this guy's gonna become a millionaire,
Yeah.
even if you love the shit out of him. So I think there's been so much of that shit, like people in our generation had been scarred, and they just want a fucking break. They just, you know what? They just want financial stability for once. So a lot of the females, they'll settle for a guy that looks like shit to them, but has a lot of money
Yeah.
without thinking about what could happen or whatever. Because they're only thinking about, you know what? I'm gonna get that money. I don't want to be broke no more. That's it. I'm tired of this shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
I don't blame them too, but there's only so much that you could do. Like, to the point where you're money hungry.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
Or you're not
that's why you
thinking
have a lot
straight.
of gold diggers. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
That's why gold digging is a thing.
And that in turn made guys be like, wait a minute. This chick took advantage of me. This chick took advantage of me. Oh, nah, I'm not getting with someone unless they bring more to the table than just ass or a nice body or even cooking. Because girls nowadays, they don't even know how to cook.
That's true.
Because they're too busy trying to find a sugar daddy or someone that'll fly them out. Too busy being on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Like, showing it all for the world to secure the bag.
Yeah.
And social media has become this platform where that's what you basically do. You get attention from all these guys, and you get your options of who's the richest.
Yeah. And like I said,
I get it. You gotta keep your eye on the prize.
It's a chain reaction. Because all this shit happened, you got these females that did this or whatever, and then you have these guys that did this. So you have this kind of little generational problem going on.
And you know, that messed up society. Well, for the most part, because men and women, they're keeping a score on each other.
Yeah, I feel like there is a slow
now
battle of the sexes.
Guys get the rap because okay, some guys, they don't want to spend money because they don't want to be taken advantage of, right?
Yeah.
Then there's the scammers, the drug dealers, the whoever who don't care about money. They just throw it to whatever girl. So the girls want those guys.
Exactly.
So in turn, the guys that have been hurt before and don't just want to be taken advantage of, they're viewed as cheap.
Yeah.
Now, there are some cheap guys, too, because...
Oh, hell yeah. There's some cheap people.
Yo, they don't even want to freaking tip when they go out. They feel like they don't have to. It's that sense of entitlement.
Yeah, like, I guess there's some people that just are like that. They were born like that, you know, and...
So, which brings me to my next question. You're in a relationship now, right?
You got it.
How important is it for your significant other to spend money on you? Or, like, how would you feel if your partner comes to you and be like, oh, I don't want to share a bank account with you. My money is my money, your money is your money.
That's not going to work out for me. Because if we're getting married, it's a union of us. You know what I mean? And it's a union of our assets and our money, you know, everything.
Yeah, it's all in.
So, like, to me, if we get married, even if, let's say, I make a whole bunch and then you make a little bit, or she makes a whole bunch and I make a little bit, like, I feel like it's our money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, put it this way. If I make 30% of the money, I should be paying 30% of the bills. If she makes 70% of the money, she should be paying 70% of the bills. And at the end of the day, if you just put in one bank account, you wouldn't even notice. Because it'll be what it'll be. You understand?
Yeah.
So
yeah. So you don't think that a guy should just take care of the household, like the household bills, while she takes care of everything else? Like maintaining the house? Like guys take care of the bills and the groceries or whatever. And the women takes care of the house, like cleaning. They kind of keep it old school. Or do you agree with the 50-50 or whatever?
I don't agree with 50-50 either.
It's just like, everyone contribute how they can.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's like we're just dumping money into a pot, and from that pot we're paying whatever we gotta pay.
Yeah. Okay.
Simple as that.
That is what. Yeah. Instead of just dividing everything, because that's what a lot of couples do.
Yeah, I know. Actually, they go worse. Like, oh yeah, like you wanted the cable, so you pay your cable bill.
Yeah.
Like that's like.
And we've seen couples break up.
But for stupid shit like that.
Yeah. And it's like you can't go into a marriage with the anticipation that someday down the road, whether you're 40, 50, 60, that you're eventually going to break up. So you need to squirrel away some money. I get it that you have to be safe. Every person should have a safety net. But it's crazy when you hide it from your spouse.
Yeah, it's a tough thing. I get why people do that. Because, you know, like, most marriages are shitty.
Yeah, they end badly.
So, or they have seen other people, go through some wild, crazy shit. And so they start, they don't want to go through that. Like, oh my God, I heard that, our neighbor, they had a crazy breakup. And, all that money he used to have, he had to give her half of that shit. And she ain't do nothing, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Or that dude was a bum, and look at him now.
Yeah.
Or look at the person that had money. Look at them. Now they gotta sell the house.
See, and before you even get serious with a person, you should know what their work ethic is.
Exactly.
Because if your work ethic is up here and your spouse is just like borderline bum, you basically have a leech on you.
Exactly.
They're just gonna be mooching off of you for the rest of your life.
And that's why we have, like, I don't know, we mentioned this actually in relationships, how to, like, before you get into a relationship, before you get married, these are the steps you should take.
The precautions and
yeah,
it's like,
and one of them,
2 pieces of a puzzle, it has to fit.
Yeah, like, and actually not just 2 pieces, it's a whole bunch of pieces.
Yeah.
Because people, like, we could be good at one thing, but then at the next thing we don't match up.
Yeah.
Then at, let's say, etiquette, we don't match up. Then at arguments, we're not in the same thing. Like, one of us, you want to win, I don't give a shit. And I just be like, okay, whatever. And be like, no, but you need to win. See, like, there's some people like that. They want to win the argument. They need to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In that case, you need, like, and this is what I always say. What does that get you?
Nothing.
If you're in a marriage, you shouldn't be winning arguments against your spouse.
Right. It should be y'all versus the problem, not you guys versus each other.
Exactly. So sometimes it's just, why are we even arguing anyway?
We've had some of those.
Yeah, like what? Like, exactly, and
like,
and
wait,
that's
what?
how we, like, what? Why are we arguing anyways? Like, that shit don't make no sense.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then we just laugh about it. Like, that was stupid.
Yeah.
Like, or you realize that you were both wrong, or you realize the person that was wrong, because sometimes one person says something out of, like, because you're mad or frustrated, whatever the case may be, and then,
it's like,
how about you own up to it?
Yeah.
But like I said, that's another topic. We talked about it, but I want to specifically just talk about that in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else about money? Because you just said, what was it?
About the work ethic.
Yeah,
like,
work ethic. Yeah, definitely, work ethics need to match up.
People think, and this kind of goes with falling in love with someone's potential, but people think that, eventually they'll get there, or I could change this person into something else, or I could mold them into what I want them to be. More often than not, that's not going to work. Or if it does work, that person ends up resenting you. Even though sometimes if you make the person a better person, they just be like, but this is not me.
Yeah, like, that's a funny one right there, like,
because it's like a person's naturally going to be in their element, but if someone changes them, they're going to feel uncomfortable within themselves.
Most people are afraid of change in the first place. So you start introducing changes to their life, they're going to be like, whoa, what's going on here?
Chill out. Yeah.
And that's why I say, like, it's like when you're getting with somebody, it's like a real big research project. It really is. And it's an investigation, it's a research, it's everything.
All that.
Because this is your life. People think this shit is whatever. It's fun and games. Oh, yeah. Nah, if you want just fun and games, then you know what? Say that up front. You know what? I'm not looking for a serious relationship. And you take the precautions to not have kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? In the first place and stuff on both sides. And have fun.
Yeah.
It could be like that. That's cool. You can live your life. I live my life. And whenever we're together, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Fine. Cool. You know, but there's a lot of people that get with somebody thinking that this shit is a fucking game.
Yeah.
This shit is not a game.
It's true. I would say this though, like when it comes to the money, I can't be with a cheap person. Okay? Money's not the number one thing, but I also cannot be with a cheap person. Like let's say I like something and I don't have enough cash on me, and you know I like it. It's like, babe, I shouldn't have to ask you.
Yeah,
you just pull it out and be like, oh, you want that? Let's go. Right?
Exactly.
And there's some people when they're dating, they
if it's reasonable though. If it's reasonable.
What do you mean?
Like, let's not walk and you see a Porsche and oh damn, I want that Porsche.
Okay, well, yeah, of course, they gotta be within the means.
Exactly.
But even like, let's say it's a little bit out there, but it's doable.
Yeah.
Okay, you could second thing, but at least have that in mind. At least like save up and then surprise me with it.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like most guys probably won't have that cash if it's something that's, you know, expensive. But they can have it later. Maybe they'll think about it, save some money, and get it. What do you think of that? That's what's up, right?
Yeah, I know there's a lot of guys, a lot of couples that their bank account is not up there where they could just go and boom, spend it on a Louis item. Not even the littlest coin purse thing, right? And that's the cheapest thing in there, or a scarf, whatever. They don't have that money to just spend because they have other priorities. But I know there are some guys who will keep that in mind and surprise their girl with it either for Christmas or her birthday or whatever. That to me is more important than a rich guy just, okay, here, let's buy it. And he doesn't give it a second thought.
Yeah, no, I definitely get
that's just another check of his ego. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Like, I'm a girl. Yeah.
It was good. Like, it's whatever.
But is it really meaningful?
Yeah, it's not, yeah, exactly.
It could be to the girl. I mean, depending.
Like.
But I would want it to be something special.
Yeah, like. He.
Like one, he didn't forget about it. Two, he planned. He saved.
Exactly.
He was thinking about it consistently. Thinking about me consistently.
Or like if you got it like that, and she likes something. Okay, don't buy it right there and then. Buy it tomorrow.
Yeah, or something. Or even if you do it, just make it special.
Make it exactly.
Put the little razzle dazzle in it.
Don't just. Here you go. You like that? All right, get it. Boom. Like it's kind of like you take away the. I don't know.
Like the butterflies, the warm feeling,
like that new thing feeling. You know what I mean?
It's like when you buy a car.
Nah, a car is that smell is.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like
it's like if they take away that. I guess.
It's just they put the artificial ice tree and like, here you go. Everybody gets that shit. Like, no.
Yeah, you want that factory, the glue and all that stuff. You know, that's what it is. It's glue and fabric, leather, everything just combined, and it just that new car smell is just so good. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just chemicals just drying up.
Unique.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and you get that shit on the outside too. When you wash, if you wash your car, you smell that shit coming from the bottom.
Yeah.
Like not the same smell, a different smell. So there's two new car smells. Like I know because I bought so many new cars. That is crazy. And this is what I'm saying. You learn from this bullshit you've done in your 20s. You know how many new cars I've bought that I shouldn't have, but I know this because I bought so many new cars.
Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah. So about that, just surprising your girl. Now, as a guy, right?
Yeah.
society always talks about, oh, guys treating girls, guys doing this for girls, we forget that could be reversed.
Yeah.
The roles could be reversed.
That's what I was gonna just
Pay for your
say.
man's haircut, just like your man will pay for your hair and nails. Get him a pedicure, manicure. Go shopping with him and treat him something.
Yeah, like do something together.
It doesn't necessarily have to be together. It's like, oh, you out shopping. Oh, my man would like this. Let me get it for him.
Yeah.
But girls.
But I mean, like for a guy, like a guy for the ego. You remember, we're the ones that want to provide, right? Mm-hmm. So most guys are not gonna be like, here, have some money for a haircut and take it, and then go take a haircut. That's not gonna happen.
Okay, so just put in his Cash App or Zelle him or some shit.
He's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" You could just start an argument with that with most guys' egos.
Then that's a whole different problem.
Yeah, but there's other ways. Like I said, there's other ways, and the other ways is
you tell us from a guy's point of view.
The way that a guy would receive your money and stuff is by, for example, like you said, like a manicure and a pedicure, like what, babe, let's go get our feet and nails done because not for nothing. And if you have a good thing, your feet look kind of funny, and it could be a funny thing, and good guys could, it could be a fun experience. You never done one, let's go do one. Mm-hmm. And then when it comes time to paying, you pay. Yeah. You treat him, and then guess what? It's a different thing than you just giving him money and sending the guy. You know what I mean? And then, for example, guys don't go to spas. Girls do, right? Yeah. And then what others? Couples do. So you take them out. Yeah. Let's go for a spa date. And then, oh, okay, cool. Like, I'll be open for that or whatever. And then you go, and then when it comes time, or you already prepaid it, boom. And then when he goes, oh, I want to pay it now, it's already taken care of. I got it. True. Oh, okay. Wow, great. And then guys will appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Wow, kiss you, all that. Yeah. And that adds even spice to the relationship. Oh yeah, because it's a new thing. It's something creative. Yeah. And guys, and not for nothing, girls, I guess is just like girls like random, spontaneous, thoughtful things. Guys like it too. You know what I mean? Like, you do something like that, it's like, wow, you know what? Damn, I've never heard of a girl doing this shit, but she did it for me. And you know what? You're blowing up his ego there too. So he's happy. A little bit of his ego is good. Everything is good. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that I feel like that's the way to go about it. Yeah. Or if he has mentioned he likes something, because guys always have a hobby. Mm-hmm. Find out what their hobby is and get whatever they like. So if a guy's hobby is, or he's been talking about, I want a drone. Get him a like so random. No, it's not random. There's a lot of drones are in. Some guys want drones, or a guy wants a bike, a nice bike, and he's probably been looking at it. Take a picture or whatever. Oh, like, oh, what's that? Memorize the title or whatever. Take a picture behind, or check his history, whatever, for the right reasons. Yeah. And surprise them with the bike, whatever it is. Yeah. Surprises are well received, not money. Yeah. Money is not well received. That's like you giving a caveman, like you going out hunting the deer and you giving out to him. Like I said, it's the same thing. And this is what happens when you have a smart home.
What the hell?
Google starts listening to weird stuff. Oh my! Look, she's still talking.
Why did that happen? Okay, take it off.
Okay, Google, stop. You better listen. We're in the middle of our podcast.
Yo, and that's so loud.
Yeah.
So we were blasting music.
That was funny.
Yo.
Oh man. So that's what people can say. This is uncut. This is unedited. This how we film it is going out there.
Fucking ridiculous. Google be bugging sometimes.
See, that's how you know they watching you.
Yeah.
They watching us.
That could be another example. A man wants to smarten up the house, get devices, start buying shit. Exactly. Guys are always into that.
Exactly.
Or tools and stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah. So if let's say your guys is like starting to put smart stuff, like a smart light switch, get them a smart light switch or a dimmer or a speaker or Alexa or Google, whatever you're into, you know, or whatever he's into. I mean, like whatever ecosystem, Google, Alexa, Amazon, whatever, get him something like that. It will be appreciated. So it goes both ways, and this is what I'm saying. Everything should go both ways in a union, in a partnership, in a marriage, whatever you want to call it, whatever you guys are. It should be equal. Like when it comes to loving the person, I think everything should be equal. You guys should be equal. Even though obviously things are like the financial part might not be equal. You guys should be treating each other as equal.
It shouldn't be tit for tat.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be keeping score. Shouldn't be.
Exactly.
It's just
the respect should be equal.
I guess everybody will do whatever they're comfortable with, whatever. But it's just people think they got to figure it out until something happens, and then that's where money fucks up. That's why they say money is the root of all evil. Money has broken up so many relationships, friendships, family, relationships. It's crazy. Business partners.
Yeah, and that's why, that's what they say, money, it could be evil. Money could be evil because, how much people, we don't got to say it. How much murders happen because of money. Robberies are out there because of money. Money, if you concentrate just on money, shit is not going to go the way you want it to.
How many spouses have killed the other one because of life insurance shit or money problems?
Insurance. Don't get me started.
Or because they're getting a divorce and they didn't get the prenup signed or some shit like that.
They want to cut them off. They want to literally cut them off of that, But yeah, when it comes to money, it needs. Yeah, you need to prioritize to a certain extent, but I think it's not that wise to put it here. Like put it up there. It should be definitely a serious part of the relationship, but it should be in the
top 5 things, but not number 1.
Exactly. It shouldn't be like, oh yeah, how much money you got? You know what I mean? Because then you got like, let's say you got 2 guys and they both got money, and both got money where you are good, but you're concentrating on the dollar amount. Like, oh yeah, this guy has more. His net worth is more. But the other guy has a lower net worth, but he loves you more. I think it's obvious. Go with the guy that loves you more. Yeah. You're not gonna notice the difference for the most part. Like after a certain amount of money, you're good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's like, how they say, oh, love don't pay the bills? Okay, love don't pay the bills. But when you're in love and you have true love, the shit that could blossom from that, and even financially, that will pay the bills.
Yeah.
Like there's so much heights that you guys could reach as long as you have that bond, that union, that love. And that's what people don't realize.
Yeah. Like, exactly. Like, so real quick, like, just a woman that you love, for guys, I'm speaking like for guys, it will make you work your ass off. And especially if you think you're gonna lose her. Let's say you slacked off and you see the end coming. There's some guys that step up their game, like, I'm not losing my chick. And they step up their game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's been a lot of guys that have become millionaires like that. Because, you know, well, I'm not losing my chick. Or I'm gonna get that chick. I'm gonna make money.
Yeah.
And they figure out a way to make money and they get the chick.
Yep.
So money is a motivational part too, you know, like, because at the end of the day, this is part of society. Unfortunately, it sucks that it has to be like that, but it is like that. That is the equivalent to just survival.
Yeah.
Money now is the equivalent to survival.
And money, to an extent, it could buy you happiness.
To an extent,
that's what I'm saying.
It could definitely. Like whoever said money don't buy happiness never had money, because let me tell you something. It definitely does. After a certain amount of money, that's it. It stops.
Yeah.
But it definitely. Let me tell you something. It takes away all the financial problems, because that's what we have now in this modern society. We have these bills and these things that we need to handle and stuff.
Yep.
And if you don't have it handled, you don't live a happy life because you're worrying about that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, to a certain extent, money buys happiness. Definitely.
All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap it up. So remember, and just keep an open mind, right? If you're in between people and that's your priority, the money part, just do what will make you happy in the long run, not short term.
Exactly. You should always be thinking about the long term, like actually all terms. What's gonna happen a year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 from now?
Yeah.
You know, because, and especially if this kid's involved, how is my kid gonna be when he's 20? So keep all of that in mind when, you know, you got to make a decision, or you're in a relationship, or you want to take it to the next level, whatever the case may be. You know, think before you act. Don't just get hype based on money.
And don't blow it with the person that you're in love, just chasing money or coming off as a gold digger or whatever the case may be.
Exactly. Like, that's another thing. Just because there's a guy and you like him and he likes you, and then he does have money and you're like, oh my God, be yourself. Just chill out. Be yourself.
And if you are a gold digger, well, chill out.
Exactly. You know, like, just be yourself and just relax.
Alrighty, guys. So you know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe to our channel if you're new, if you just came across us. And leave comments. Tell us what you think. Tell us what topics you want us to talk about. If you need advice, or if you know someone that's going through it, send them our videos.
You got it. All right, guys, stay up. Keep up with those goals. And you know what? Don't be a bum.
Yeah.
All right. All right, guys, take it easy. Until next time. All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.